Hello, everyone. It's good to see you. Hello, Mahmoudjan. Thank you so much for suggesting this opportunity to show up, to give more information about our project and promote it furthermore.
Thank you a lot for especially for accepting our offer for the organizing such the promotional event of ECAMPUz, and hopefully this event will be very useful for the newcomers and the CPHE projects, Erasmus Plus, all the universities. So today's session will be specially dedicated to the promotion of the ECAMPUz project, and we'll have the project manager and two students who's benefited from this ECAMPUz, and all the participants who join this session. So please, just if you have some questions related to this project, please make sure that you wrote in the chat or send directly to our chat box. So after the finishing the session, so we will give an answer for all questions, and hopefully this event will be very beneficial for all of you, and we will wish you the best of luck for all the speakers and the students. So go ahead.
Okay. One moment. And I'm starting the demonstration. Is it visible for everyone?
Yes.
Great. Again, good to see everyone in here. My name is Homora. I am the project manager of eCampus project. eCampus is a shortened version. eCampus Europe, our project is called eCampus European World Talent Camp for Uzbekistan Scientists in Food Science and Technology. It's Erasmus Plus project, co-founded by the European Union. Our project is CBHE, which means capacity building in higher education, and the eCampus project aims at improving the higher education system in the field of food science and technology in Uzbekistan. By teaching and training bachelor degree, master degree, PhD students, trainers, teachers, researchers in the field of food science and technology. Our project started in 2023, last year, and we have passed so far 20 months, 21 actually months of project activity, and we have accomplished so many our specific objectives we had put at the beginning. And here you can see that our project is co-funded by the European Union. There are 8 project partners, beneficiaries. The first one is Tashkent Institute of Chemical Technology. It is also the grant holder of this project. Partner 2 is the University of Copenhagen in Denmark, one of the most well-known higher education institutions with one of the greatest food science schools. And next one, the University of Extremadura in Spain. It is located in Cáceres, and also has amazing research institute within the university, studying food science and technology, food safety, food microbiology, and food hygiene. And the next partner 4, is the National University of Uzbekistan, named after Mirza Ulugh. We mainly focus on the faculties of biology and chemistry, because they have the more relation to food science than others. Their field of study mainly have this connection to our project's objectives and fields. Next comes Bukhara Engineering Technological Institute, Andijan State University, Urgench State University. These are our our partners located in regions in other parts of Uzbekistan. They also have these directions in the field of food science and technology. Some of them are relatively new. For instance, in Andijan State University, food science is relatively new in comparison to, for instance, TKTI or Urgench State University. And finally, partner 8 is the Center for Advanced Technologies in Uzbekistan. They are one of the most advanced. They have one of the most advanced laboratories in biotechnology, in chemistry, geology, and in food science as well. But this is not the higher education institution. This is more research related, the research focused organization. And okay, and let me move to the second page where I can describe more about the specific objectives of the project. Is it visible?
Yes, Homana, but could you please just full screen this presentation, please?
I'm sorry. Yes, of course. Yeah.
Yes, fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah. So we have a couple of specific objectives within our project. The first one is organizing 2 weeks intensive camps for bachelor, master degree, and PhD students. So far we have accomplished 2 of these camps. The first camp was organized in Tashkent, and the second one was organized in Spain this year. I will tell about it later during this presentation. So every year we take 25 most successful or most clever and initiative students to have intensive training in food science and technology. We announce every year, we announce the call for participation. We have the selection process, and after a couple of steps of this evaluation, we take 5 students from each partner institute of ECAMPUz project, but only related to food science and technology again. And the next specific objective of ECAMPUz project is training of 23 specialists in the field of food science and technology, which means we focus on our project also focuses on developing and advancing the knowledge and skills of teachers, researchers, and PhD students working in Uzbek partner organization of the ECAMPUz project. So far, we have managed to include 17 trainees out of 23. And last year, after the evaluation, 6 teachers, researchers, and overall 6 teachers, researchers, and PhD students were invited by our European partner organizations to have 3-month training. And this year, after the evaluation, 11 trainees were selected, and some of them have already started the training at our European partner organizations. Universities. And we also have the success from train the trainer program, because some of the trained specialists. They started working on method on study books or guidance for students in the lab in food science and technology. One of our trainees also held 2 or 3 lectures and practical lessons during the summer school at Partner 8 Center for Advanced Technologies, and some of them are already working on the workshops at their respective institutes. So the next specific objective is plan for student internship program at local industries. We have already started working on this plan, and this will be beneficial not only for the students, but for also the industry, food industry in Uzbekistan. Every time when we organize major events like kickoff meeting or follow-up meetings, we invite the representatives of food industry in Uzbekistan to our meetings. We have conversations. We try to find out their needs. What would they need from the student internship? And collecting all this information. By collecting all this information, we will develop our plan for student internship program. The next specific objective is Science Accelerator Program for startups. And this is also in the process right now, because our partner 8 Center for Advanced Technologies, they announced the call for participation in July this year, and already the startup projects, the teams were formed and they were chosen to participate. About 15 teams were chosen to participate in startup Science Accelerator Program. And so these participants, they are right now having intensive training within this Science Accelerator Program. They will improve their skills in the management of project or implementation of startup to industry. They will have an opportunity to meet the possible investors. And the final day, the demo day of this program, Science Accelerator Program, is going to be held on 16th of November within the program of InnoWeek, which is organized every year by the Ministry of Higher Education, Science and Innovations of our country, if I'm correct. So within the InnoWeek, the demo day of Science Accelerator Program will be also organized. You're all welcome to be present to see how our selected projects have improved from during the 3 months intensive training at Science Accelerator Program. And the next objectives, final objectives, preliminary charter of the Uzbek New Society of Food Science and Technology. So right now we are working with Uzbekistan Food Industry Association, and we proposed our idea about organizing this Society of Food Science and Technology in Uzbekistan, and hopefully this will also be the charter itself will be developed by the end of the year. We have so many events on the second year during the second year of this project. We're also organizing intra-project conference next month between 16th and 18th of October. We will have intra-project conference where our trainees, our EU trainers, experts in food science. They will give a speech. They will provide maybe their suggestions on how to improve food science or food industry in Uzbekistan. Again, you're all welcome to participate in this conference as a listener and please try to follow our social media channels. We always update the latest information about our events, and you will probably see in a week the announcement of intra-project conference. And next year we will finish our project with Le Grand Final conference. We'll also announce it next year. We are right now working on the planning of the event. So regarding now, I can start. This is not really compulsory. I can now start with our real results by demonstrating how we organized every single event within our project. The first camp, it was organized in Tashkent during the September, between 18th and 30th of September. After the evaluation, we chose 25 students to be the part of Camp 1 training to study food chemistry, molecular gastronomy, and food analytics. To tell you the truth, molecular gastronomy was also something completely novelty for me. I'm also in the field of food science and technology, and it was absolutely amazing and completely new for most of our students. They had no idea that this kind of sphere exists even. And the first week of Camp 1 training was held in the mountains in youth camp Yoshlar Aramgahı in Chimgan Mountains. And the second week was organized at Tashkent Institute of Chemical Technology and the Center for Advanced Technologies. We always try to cooperate with food companies in Uzbekistan and organize the communication between students and the food companies. So in Camp 1 training, we invited the representatives of company LLC Promit, and during our practical lessons, they guided our Camp 1 participants while making sausage, 2 types of sausage at the laboratory kitchen. And we also organized a trip to Uz Carlsberg LLC in Tashkent. Our students, our Camp 1 participants had an opportunity to see how beer is made from zero to the final product. So overall number of participants, 26. One volunteer student agreed to take all the financial matters on himself and voluntarily participated in the Camp 1 training. The next, here are some photos from Camp 1 training. We interviewed 53 candidates, and out of 53 people, we chose 25 students to be the part of Camp 1 training. And every camp is followed by the follow-up meetings. The purpose of follow-up meetings is to monitor how how every camp influenced our students, how it changed their maybe I don't know, oral knowledge. How did our students implement their skills and knowledge gained during the camp trainings. This is just to check how it is how the progress is going on after camp finished. And this year we organized in February, March, we organized Camp 1 follow-up meetings in Uzbekistan. Our EU trainers, they visited every single Uzbek partner organization. It was pretty much intensive. They visited Andijan State University, Urgen State University, Bukhara. They traveled to all these regional partners, had meetings with students, with teachers, with the food companies in every region. And the final day of the follow-up meeting was organized at the Center for Advanced Technologies, where the Camp 1 students from Tashkent Institute of Chemical Technology, National University of Uzbekistan participated and had additional seminars with their EU trainers. Next comes the Camp 2 training. It was organized this year. To tell you the truth, it was one of the most complicated parts of our project. And the National Erasmus Office, they also know how hard it was for us to organize, particularly in terms of receiving visa for 25 students and 6 coordinators from Uzbekistan to Spain. Unfortunately, regardless of the fact that we all together applied for visa on time, 4 of our students, they were for some reason left behind and received their visa pretty late. But anyways, we organized it properly, and I will tell you now how, because I had this question about unexpected complications in organization of eCampus projects activities. So Camp 2 training was dedicated to studying food safety and food microbiology. It was organized by our partner, the University of Extremadura in Spain. There were so many applications. We received like, I don't know, 500 applications, but only over 200 of the applications were related to food science and technology. We interviewed 74 applicants, and out of 74 people, we chose 25 most promising students from our partner organizations, 5 from each. And let me return. Yeah, Camp 2 program was held between the 1st and 16th of June for 2 weeks at the University of Extremadura at their laboratories, experimental laboratories, Faculty of Veterinary Science, and at the laboratories of the Innovation Service of for Foods of Animal Origin. They have so many brand new laboratory equipment, advanced laboratory equipment for food analysis, and our students had the opportunity to get acquainted with everything. They were here you can see our students. They were divided into 4 groups. We called them fermentation groups, and every fermentation group was given an assignment to work on the fermentation process of sausage, kimchi, yogurt, and bread. So students had these teams, but every team consisted of different students with different background. I mean, some of them were from Tikitia, some of them were from Andijan. So they had the opportunity to work in collaboration in the groups with completely strange people. This was also kind of challenge for them, and so you can see our students, they uh, made these food products to see this fermentation process. Oh, yeah, I can show you the video how they are working in the lab. They're checking, I don't know what are they checking there in bread, but everything was made by the students themselves. So during the 2 weeks of training, they had lectures on food safety and food microbiology. And at the same time, simultaneously, they worked at the laboratories of the University of Extremadura on their challenge. Every day they checked the product and took notes. And by the end of the training, they had kind of defense of their challenge. Besides, apart from the theoretical and practical part, the University of Extremadura organized trips to food companies in Spain. We visited several slaughtering facilities and a cheese factory near Cáceres. It was really new and kind of interesting opportunity because we were able to see the difference between how slaughtering process is held in Uzbekistan and how it is done in Spain. We visited the slaughtering house that works in the standards of halal meat production, halal and kosher meat production. That was pretty much interesting, and how hygienic, how clean it was. I mean, every equipment, the whole facility itself. Students were able to compare the difference between the slaughtering techniques. But the most and foremost novelty in these visits was probably the day when we visited the cheese factory, because that cheese factory was focused on producing cheese from sheep milk and goat milk. I have seen companies in Uzbekistan producing dairy products from goat milk, but sheep milk production is absolutely new for people of Uzbekistan. We do not produce sheep milk in here. We mainly eat the meat and use the fur or leather, but not for the purpose of dairy production. So you can see how happy we are to have this chance to visit the food company. We also tried, by the way, their cheese, and it was fascinating. I am in the field of dairy production, dairy technology, and I was just on the top of the world. And as I've mentioned before, 4 of our students they received their visa very late, about on 10th or 11th of June. This was a risk for our project because we wouldn't be able to fulfill one of the main milestones, one of the main objectives of our project. And in order to organize this properly, after those 4 poor students received their visa, we organized mixed mode Camp 2 training for them. Food microbiology was taught in an online regime via Zoom, in an online mode via Zoom. And they also visited the University of Copenhagen from 2nd to 5th of July. They had intensive training in food safety. And we managed this so as not to kill their motivation. They were really happy for this opportunity to visit one of the most well-known food science laboratories in Europe. And as I have mentioned before, we have trained the trainer program. And last year, there were chosen 6 specialists. They completed their training by June this year. You can watch the results in here. You can scan the QR code from here. So I will not take your further time. And everything, all the results can be seen on our social media pages, the website and social media pages. Sorry. Here is the picture from the opening ceremony of Cat Science Accelerator. Again, follow us and see how the process is going on. The mentors of Cat Science Accelerator program, they have been working pretty intensively on the organization of this program, and our participants will engage in an intensive curriculum that includes workshops, networking opportunities with food industry experts, potential partners. They will develop their skills in accounting, somehow financial management of the projects, and etc. And this year, as I have told you before, we are organizing in the middle of October. We are organizing intra-project conference. I will soon announce the venue, the exact venue and the program. So please, if you are interested in food science and technology, join us, and you will have the opportunity to ask the questions on related to food science from our European trainers, experts. If you can scan the QR, and it will directly link you to the social media channels we have. You can always address any questions to our email address, ecampusproject@gmail.com, and hopefully our trainee from TKTI is also joining us. Yeah, I can see him. Samandar, hello.
Hello, everyone.
Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining, for your time. Can you please give a brief information about your training at the University of Extremadura, please?
Yes, of course. First, uh, of the ECAMPUz project. For 3 months, I took part in a scientific presentation. Can I demonstrate? Can you see the presentation?
Yes, sure. So go ahead.
Okay, let's go. My work was related to the scientific experiments on the encapsulation of biological active substance in food products in order to improve their quality. I have successfully collaborated with my team members at the University of Extremadura. This allowed me to broaden my professional horizons and learn to work effectively in diverse international and interdisciplinary team. The internship at the University of Extremadura was an intense and fruitful period for me. I took participation in an experiment on encapsulation of biologically active substance, allowed me to gain experience in design and creation, implementation of new innovative projects in the field of food technology. During my internship, I received microcapsules with 2 different raw materials. I studied the physical chemical properties of these microcapsules, and I used these microcapsules to prepare the formula of enriched margarine. This margarine will be enriched with vitamin D3. This is my object of my scientific work. In these slides, you can see the process of preparing and weighing the ingredients of the margarine. With my supervisor, Professor Jorge Luis Carrascal, we create a new recipe with microcapsules, which I gained during this internship. And we check their ability to preserving abilities of these vitamins. For this, we create the special conditions for our product. This is a process of cooking. We use our margarine, enriched margarine, to make cookies. We choose a simple recipe for this and use special conditions to track the quantity of our vitamin D. And we still keep in touch with my professor, and he helped me very much in my enriching my scientific work. I gained good results. In this slide, you can see the electron scanning microscope images of my microcapsules. We can measure their sizes and observe the surface of our microcapsules. And there are photos of our cookies and the margarines which we prepared in this laboratory during the internship. And in conclusion, I'd like to say the internship was an important step in my professional growth. The knowledge and skills gained have not only enriched my personal life, but also confirmed my confidence in choosing a scientific career in food technology. Thank you very much for your time, for your attention.
Thank you a lot. That's very interesting, this presentation, especially the prepared and the laboratory works. It was very stunning. And actually, I have a question. So you said that you did an internship this the university, and what was the most valuable experience for yourself during to do this internship for yourself?
Oh, I cannot say or choose the one of the sides
Just
of this.
point out the key points.
Key points.
What you found interesting.
It's very interesting to know new equipments in the laboratory, how they are managed, their analysis. It's very, very helpful for me, and I get a very qualified experience in this field.
Thank you a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you, Samandar, for your time. Now I will invite Sahiba Ibrahimova from Urgench State University. Sahiba, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello,
Hello, everyone.
good to see you.
Thank you.
I will demonstrate your presentation. One moment. Here it is.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, Sahiba, please give us brief information about your training. Where do you study, or where? No, you work at the Oregon State University, right? You work as a teacher.
Yes.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Please give us more detailed information about your training at the University of Extremadura.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Sahiba Ibrahimova. You can call me Sahiba. Well, I was in the internship that was given as an opportunity by ECAMPUz project that was co-founded by European Union. What I learned from the internship at the University of Extremadura within this project during 2 months is that I understood educational knowledge and also practical processes in food science. The main thing during the training program is that my work is to enrich turkey meat sausages with the vitamin D microcapsules prepared with the help of pea protein and maltodextrin chitosan. The main thing is that to obtain more knowledge in food science and technology, we know that food science allows us to understand plants and animals we eat and have to improve current food systems to make them more sufficient and sustainable. And we know that food science deals with manufacturing, processing, treatment, preservation, and the distribution of food. That's why I think that careers in food science and technology requires more formal educational knowledge. That's why this internship, I think, gave more opportunity for food sciences, especially for me. I obtained more knowledge about how to make sausages made of turkey meat, and also how to enrich these sausages with vitamin D. I have to say that this field, I mean, manufacturing sausages enriched with the vitamin D is so new field in my country, and also commercial site in Uzbekistan, I think. So it needs to be learned deeply by our scientists with the help of professors in Spain, and also in Copenhagen. That's why I'm so grateful for organizers to give this opportunity for me, because this internship gave more chances to improve my personal life and also a career ladder in my current life and also future. After this internship, I have changed my perspectives towards educational knowledge and also scholarships announced by international organizations. To everyone. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you. Thank you. So
We're just
we
digesting the all information you gave through the presentation. It's very informative. Thanks for the presentation as well.
yes,
You're
yes.
welcome.
They did a lot of job in 3 months. They did very intensive for work.
But I have to say that this internship has changed my personal and career life. I cannot say this with words. After this internship, I have won 2 scholarships, one local scholarship and the second one international for PhD degree in this field, in food science. That's why I am so grateful for this project to organize with the help of European Union. I am so grateful. Thank you very much.
We are really happy to hear that you're changing to food science completely.
Yes. So I'm so grateful. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Thank you. And yeah, we have finished our presentation of, promotion presentation of eCampus project. You've heard real stories from our trainees, 2 trainees who indeed had the training in Spain and improved their academic knowledge in food science and technology. Thank you, dear Sahiba.
Thank you too.
So, dear participants, so as you can see, that's the organizers of a campus project. So, with the help of this project, so many the people they changing their lives in a better place. So, especially thanks for the Komorians, Hojaiva, and Zimbabwe Bahanova for making this event more effectively. And we will also expect that during the next the year, that during this year and next year will be even better, and you achieve more results. And
Sure.
I have a personal question, not we see that during this project, you can face some challenges, as you can also mention about the visa process for delaying the for students. So, Homaro, what you can say that about the pros and cons of this implementation, this eCampus project, what kind of challenges you faced so far?
Probably again, the main issue with organizing visas, because we do not have the embassy of Spain in Uzbekistan. We have the general consulate, or yeah, but still we cannot get that. We can only get that from the embassy of Spain in Moscow, unfortunately, and due to the time, due to the distance, huge distance from Uzbekistan to from Tashkent to Moscow, it takes a lot of time. It constrains time management of project. It hugely affects the timely accomplishment of project activities. And as I've mentioned before, train the trainer program and camps program are one of the main objectives. We must fulfill these activities in 3 years. Probably another difficulty is disseminating information. No matter how we try to stay active on social media and actively promote our projects, still I can hear from students, I can get the negative feedback from students that they do not know, they do not have any idea that such kind of project is functioning at their respective university, at their university, in any Uzbek project partners. I have had these feedbacks, and thank you again for disseminating our project as well on your social media channels, because we need to reach more audience. The field of food science is relatively new. I mean, because for instance, when I was a bachelor degree student, we didn't have such programs, such opportunities, and these intensive trainings, they will hugely impact on the quality of education in food science. Students will improve their knowledge. They will learn new disciplines like, again, molecular gastronomy or basic food science or IR, NIR spectroscopy, and etc. So they will improve their knowledge, and I can feel the impact of ECAMPUz project on our students like Sohiba, and one of our Camp 1 training participants. He was the student in biotechnology, and he applied for masters in food science to Hungary. He is changing his field from biotechnology to food science, and this is something absolutely new. It means that our project is affecting in a positive way to our students, and they are also trying to improve the field in Uzbekistan. And I think our the field of food science should be needs a lot of improvement. And this kind of projects like Erasmus projects, they hugely contribute to the advancement of knowledge, to improve the quality of graduating students. And I will also give a speech to the coordinator, primary coordinator contact of the campus project, Ziba Babakhanova. Please.
Good morning, everyone.
Assalamu alaikum.
Sorry, yes, assalamu alaikum. We are very glad to see participants of this seminar and National Erasmus Office in Uzbekistan. Thank you for organizing such seminars. If we continue to answer the question, the main issue from the beginning was that we were coordinators, and not too many coordinators of Erasmus capacity building projects was before. It was only one from TUIT Information Technologies, and he helped us a lot. And it was a good thing that every time when we have some issues, we can contact National Erasmus Office and Habibullah from TUIT. Yes. So thank you very much. Of course, during the project, we have some issues with financing, financial issues. We cannot find grant budget because it was gone to another university. But also with the help of the government, with National Erasmus Office, we make, it was also yes, solved. The problem was solved. So during the project, we now have 18 months already. Already 20 months, yes, now 21 or 20 or 21. So if we have some issues, we always ask and consult National Erasmus Office. And thanks, they are helping us a lot. That's how we work. Thank you very much. And it was a very good opportunity for us also to improve education in our institute, not only in our institute, but also other 5 partner universities in Uzbekistan. Our students have great chance to meet with foreign professors. We have very good chance to have seminars in our universities. Foreign teachers stay with us for 1 week, for 2 weeks. So it was great opportunity for us. And even during these lessons, we learn little by little. Of course, we also give the lectures, give these practical and laboratory lessons, but we see that European professors teach it differently. So we try to learn best experience. It was very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you a lot for especially for mentioning that the food industry in this field.
Thank
So
you,
the
dear
ECAMPUz debate a lot.
coordinator, dear Zeba Babakhanova. And if there are any more questions from the participants, they are welcome to ask in Uzbek, in English. It doesn't matter, any language.
So feel free to ask any questions through the writing the chat, or you can unmute yourself and give a question, please. Go ahead.
Yeah. And there was also one, not the risk. Askarale Abdulmutalov is raising his hand. Yeah, please.
Hello, my name is Askar Ali. Nice to meet you all. My question is, when is the next the internship is going to happen? The project, I mean.
Yeah, if you're talking about the Train the Trainer program, it is for mainly for the Train the Trainer program is for mainly teachers, researchers, and PhD students. If you study at one of our project partners, like Tashkent Institute of Chemical Technology, National University, Bukhara Engineering Technological Institute, Andijan State University, Urgench State University, or Center for Advanced Technologies, you can apply. We have recently finished the call, but if you follow us on social media, we probably announce it again by the end of year. Depends on the schedule of EU trainers. If you are talking about camps trainings, the next camp is going to be held in Uzbekistan next year, probably March or August. Depends on the schedule of our EU trainers.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. If you follow us on social media, we always announce the calls for participation, our announcements for participation.
I got one question also. You know, I study at Webster University. I'm a second-year student, and you know what? Do you have like any opportunities for students who study other universities like Webster, Westminster, apart from the university that you cooperate with?
I think this question goes directly to the National Erasmus Office, so I will answer on behalf of our office. So if you have some interest and to do an internship or the master's degree and PhD, so you can just find out more information, just directly write us to the nail.erasmusplus.uz. So I will also leave our official email, so we can also share the link and how to find this kind of the grants. So we will give the more detail with the help of this email. I think this will be the proper way. So in order to just save our time, okay?
Yeah.
I'm just leaving our contact. So just write us and I will provide all information.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the kind of similar situation when other students from different fields like economy, philology, they apply to participate in our project. Our project is focused on food science and technology. In order to study food science and technology, you must know at least chemistry, general, biology, somehow at least. These disciplines and technology, food technology. You should know this. Otherwise, you will be just lost in the process of training. It's the discipline is more like a scientific, and it is really complicated if you have no knowledge in the field of chemistry, again, my biology, technology, and this.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So are there any questions? So I think that this will be our last question if we have.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry. May I?
Yes, sure. Go ahead.
I'm so sorry. Now I'm on the way and driving, so I couldn't raise my hand. My apology for this. And let me introduce myself. I'm Jamshid from Denau Institute of Entrepreneurship and Pedagogy in one of the youngest institutes in Uzbekistan, which is located in southern part Denau, I mean Surkhandarya. And I have some question.
Yeah,
My
sure.
question is, actually, we don't have any project with Erasmus Plus, and just we establish a cooperation with Erasmus Plus organization, maybe or yeah, organization. So, what do you suggest for our first step, and where we should contact? I mean, yeah, contact or. I mean,
Overall,
in order to cooperate with Erasmus Plus, what should we do? I mean.
okay, thanks for your question. So we will receive your question. So as I said that we will give the personal consultation for higher education institution by writing our official email. So we will guide uh, how to write the project proposal and the overall process of how to win of Erasmus Plus grants. So overall, so one, you have any question related to the opportunities of the project of Erasmus Plus opportunities or other Horizon Europe, so feel free to reach out to our National Erasmus Office official website and telephone number as well. I will also leave our official email and the phone number for our office. So we will give the detailed consultation about how to just one opportunities about Erasmus opportunities. But overall, I think this will be also very interesting from the answer from the campus organizers if they have some answer for this question.
I would like to add a little bit for this question. Also, you mentioned that it is young university, so you always welcome to cooperate with another universities in Uzbekistan, because soon on November, I think, yes, new call will be announced. So during this call, all universities in Uzbekistan and in European Union will be looking for partners. So you can contact the university with whom you cooperate, not on Erasmus, but on another things, maybe on practical placements or other cooperation activities. And you can ask them also add you as partner to Erasmus Plus project. So you will be involved in one project, then you will do it yourself, but you should begin from small point. I think it also will be helpful. Cooperate with Uzbek universities.
Okay, thank you very much. My pleasure for all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the question as well. So I also leave all the details of our phone number, email, and website. So feel free to reach out for National Erasmus Office. So I think it's a great time to wrap up these promotional sessions dedicated to the promotion of the campus project. On behalf of National Erasmus Office, so we would like to thank for the organizers, so Homora, Yunus Hojaeva, and Zababa Ohana for such a wonderful, informative this promotional session. And we wish the best of luck for the continuous of this campus project, and we'll expect more for the upcoming years as well. So successful project as well. Thank you a lot.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.